The transatlantic relationship is a very deep and very broad one, and it has a history of several decades. Right? It goes down back to the time right after the Second World War, if you will, and it has seen, I would say, a change in the political environment that have been dramatic in some cases.
Transatlantic relationship is fundamental for a whole host of reasons. First, it's the biggest. Second, it has the power to set standards. Third, it leads the world in a whole host of areas. We should never take it lightly, and we have a very precise role as enterprises to support it.
The transatlantic relation has never been only a matter of leaderships or institutions. It has always been about people and business cooperation. So the business community, both in Europe and in the United States, have a very important role to play to explain to our decision makers, but also to our larger public opinions, the necessity of working together very closely across the Atlantic and what is at stake.
I would argue that the role of business, including AmCham EU, has never been more important, because this administration, quite appropriately, is focused on the economy, on jobs and growth. And the importance of the EU now has to be explained to this new incoming administration, particularly in those terms. And I was very happy to see this 2017 Transatlantic Economy Report make the case about how many jobs in the United States, state-by-state analysis, depend on exporting to Europe. Those are the arguments that are going to be, I think, considered to be persuasive in this new administration.
The one thing is how deep the relationship is, despite all the narrative of the last, say, 10, 15 years about the emerging markets, the rise of China, the BRICS. I mean, all that's true, but at the end of the day, the key takeaway from the report is that the global economy still rests on the shoulders of the United States and Europe. So it's incumbent upon the private sector, the public sector, Europe and the United States, to work together to build an inclusive global economy that benefits all, not just the United States and Europe, but in the emerging markets as well.